Okay, good morning. We got some not so great news last night about the coronavirus in China. It has unfortunately spread to where we live in China. Our school and many public schools will be closed until further notice.
That means we're not going back to China. Ski, and we're traveling to a lot of places and a lot of transportation is shut off and we can't get taxis or anything. The only thing working right now are trains, but
it's only a matter of time until they stop the trains too.
Yeah, so...
And what if that matter of time happens when we are on a train and have nowhere to go because they've closed the hotels as well?
Yeah, so everything's just shut down, being closed off. People are not being allowed in or out of cities because they're too afraid of
extracting the virus.
Yeah, just contaminating every city. So people are literally like driving people away. Yeah. With sticks and threatening them.
Yep.
Because we just saw a video on WeChat from one of our TAs. So they're currently in China right now, so they know more about it than we do. So we're trying to stay away from it. Our only option is to go back home right now.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do.
If we were to go back to China, we would just be stuck in our apartments with no work. Yeah, it's just not a good option for us to go back to China right now. So unfortunately we had to make a decision this morning to go back home to the US. So today is our last full day, and then we've got half day tomorrow, and then we have our flight to Manila, then Manila to Hong Kong, then Hong Kong to San Francisco now. We're gonna try and enjoy
the last few moments that we have.
Yeah. And look forward to being able to go home again. It's unfortunate, but good things will come of it. And we do plan on returning to China once it's safe and once we have a job to go back to.
We just have to
make the most of the rest of the time we have here, and then make the most of the time we have at home in the States. It'll be an interesting month, I think.
Great start of the new year, right? So
2020 coming in hot. So stay tuned for the rest of this day. We're gonna try and go to a waterfall today and see some beautiful things and hopefully have a wonderful day. And then tomorrow we're gonna just have a laid back day. And then we begin our travels back to the States. So here we go. We've gotten turned around a couple times now, so Michelle and I have decided to stop and ask for directions. And she's over there. I don't know if you can see her, but... Alright, so good news. We are going the right way. It's just a little farther up than...
Did you vlog it before?
What?
Did you vlog it before that we were going lost?
Not that we were lost, just that we stopped for directions and we got turned around. Anyways, so we are going the right way. It's just further up than we expected because we haven't seen any signs yet, and usually we've seen a sign by now, but the guy said just keep going where we're going and there'll be a big sign. So is this it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we are, guys. The little goat. Alright, so we made it. Apparently it's a springs, waterfall, and cave. But it looks super beautiful. It's kind of sketchy to get down to it, but
I don't think we can look.
it ends right there. Okay, so we'll have to find another way around, but beautiful here. Alright, so we made it. Michelle's Michelle's taking off her dress and she's feeling a little self-conscious. But there are actually a lot of locals here. I haven't seen a single foreigner. So I don't know if this place is very well known, but it's super beautiful here. I'll take a little video and show you. All these baby goats are so cute. Alright, so we are leaving now. We didn't find a waterfall, but we did find a cave. And I think we're just gonna go get some food and then maybe go to the beach because it's already like 4 something. So it takes about at least an hour to get out here. So it'll take us at least an hour to get back, plus another 30 minutes to get to Alona Beach where all the restaurants and stuff are. So here we go. Alright, so we made it back to Alona like an hour and a half later probably.
Yeah,
I can't feel my nalgas, but
it was so trafficy in
yeah,
this
because
one area.
we came back around like 5 o'clock and that's when all the schools are out, and so there was a ton of traffic. But it was really beautiful once we got through the traffic, and we're here and we're gonna have some dinner, our last dinner in the Philippines.
Yeah,
So sad, very sad. All right, guys. So we made it back to the hotel. Dinner was good, and we made it back safely, which is always good, because the driveway to get up here is crank. I almost fell off, but it's fine. It wasn't my fault. It was Michelle this time. Anyways, tomorrow is our last day here in the Philippines before we go back to the States. So stay tuned for tomorrow. We'll be going to a beautiful beach tomorrow, so good night. Okay, amigos, welcome to our 7th full day and our last day. Unfortunately, we have to leave today around 3. We have to go back to put our motorbike back to the people we rented it from, and then we have to go back to the hotel and get the shuttle to the airport. So we are here again at Beach Dumaluan, and it is just as beautiful as it was the first time. And it's a lot less crowded today, actually. Alright, so it's almost 11 o'clock, which means we have about 3 hours before we have to head back to return our motorbike to Alona Beach, and we're gonna go to a pharmacy there in Alona and hopefully find some face masks because we will be traveling through Hong Kong. So we're gonna try and protect ourselves as much as we can and travel back home as safely as we can. But until then, we're gonna disfruta because it's so beautiful here. La Michelada. I'm so proud of her. She went all the way up there.
Yeah.
Super far away from shore.
Without a life jacket.
True story. Yeah.
So, había los españoles y las mujeres estaban diciendo que, oh, yo no estaba así, súper sexy como ella.
Hablando de nosotras.
Y el señor dice que, ay, tú estás más cerca que comparado de un carro que con ellas.
No exageras.
No exageres. So, yeah, that happened as I'm crawling.
Yep. All right, so we're walking / crawling to show you where all the jellyfish are. Pero el corazón no entiende. Ra. Nada nuevo. People probably think we're so drunk, but really we're just drunk on Christian Nodal. Oh, yeah. Hey. I would enjoy that. Hey. Still going. So there are these little blobs under here, and they come up in their little jellyfish. Here, grab another one. There's
A lot, actually.
There's so many over here. There's one there. They're so cool.
Oh, found it. Ooh.
Yeah, that one. That was one I was looking at. They're so cool. Yeah, there's a sea urchin right there. No, no thank you. Fíjate cuando caminas en el mar porque los sea urchins, there's not very many of them. I think I've only seen probably maybe 3 of them since being here, but they are here and they are peligrosos. And these big O spiders. Alright, so on our way to return our bikes, we passed by a pharmacy and they were sold out of the face masks. So now we have to look for another pharmacy, but we're trying to return the bike because we gave 1,000 peso deposit. And we're returning it earlier than we had arranged with the guy because we have changed our flights. So we're waiting here trying to get somebody to call the guy and come look at the bike so we can get our deposit back. Alright, so this is our first time riding in the motor taxis. Unfortunately, we had to skip the pharmacy because it was in the next town over. It was over 4 kilometers away. Yeah. And we just returned our bike when we found that out. So hopefully we can find masks somewhere else. But here we go. First time on one of these. Alright, we are here at the airport and we are ready to take our flight in a couple hours and we have some live musicians. It's so cool.
So we're in the mall, and I got Oreos and cheesecake.
Yeah.
Crepe. The right way to say it. And then Sable got
Death by Chocolate.
Death by Chocolate.
It's doing its job, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. We're waiting for our friends. They went to go get coffee right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice people. They brought us dinner and dessert. Super nice. What do you think?
I'm loving every second.
God bless Manila.
Yeah, Manila.